I know you guys have been playing Marvel Rivals. I know you guys know they released my boy, my number one draft pick, Reed Richards. I know the first thing you guys did was run to the shop, run in the cosmetics section, and see what they gave you. I know y'all peeped the drip, the Maker. I know a lot of you guys want to know who is the Maker. So the Maker is an alternate universe version of Reed Richards. He hails from the Ultimate Universe. Alright, so he was very similar to Reed Richards. He was a nerd, book smart, very intelligent. He was drafted into the Baxter Building at a young age, which is basically like a school for gifted youngsters, except more intelligent than mutant powers. Alright, he ends up befriending Susan Storm, Johnny Storm there. Their father, Dr. Storm, ran the whole little think tank. He also met Dr. Doom there. They had a little friendship rivalry thing going until they teamed up because Reed was working on the negative zone. He was trying to get access to it, and Dr. Doom helped him build a bridge. Dr. Doom didn't really trust Reed's calculations. He messed with the project. A bunch of shenanigans happened, and they ended up with superpowers. Alright, time skip. They get into their normal Fantastic Four shenanigans until Ultimatum happens. Now, during Ultimatum, Magneto goes freaking bananas, alright? He goes crazy. He switches the poles of the planet. He jacks up Thor, steals his hammer, starts dropping bodies after body after body. You don't know who's going to survive Ultimatum. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But Susan's dad dies. Okay, and she stays in the Baxter Building. She's grieving. She wants Reed to stay there with her. My boy bounces. He joins the Strike Force, takes Magneto out. Okay. During this, Susan comes to some kind of conclusion, thinking, she can't stay with Reed because as long as they're together, she's always going to be the back burner. She's never going to be Reed's number one. His number one priority is always going to be whatever crisis they're dealing with, whatever science project he has going on. She's not the 616 suit. She is not a ride or die. She rejects his proposal. This crushes Reed. He moves back home, goes on some kind of soul-searching, introspective monk journey. Boom, his house blows up. Him and his family are wiped off the map. They're dead. Another time skip. The hero community, stretched thin. They're at their weakest. Big Bad shows up. Maker starts taking them out. They don't know who this guy is, where he came from, how he's doing what he's doing. Susan Storm gets to the bottom of it, finds out it's Reed. He faked his death. They go head to head. Reed knocks her down, puts her down, is about to kill her. He ends up running into the negative zone. Every hero in the Ultimate Universe teams up, goes in there after him. They clash with his forces to take my boy down. Human Torch scorches half his face. They leave him a mess, like the boy is paralyzed. They leave him for dead in the negative zone. My boy survives, puts himself back together, comes back stronger than ever. He builds a city called the Dome. He creates a new branch of humanity called, Children of Tomorrow, which is basically an offshoot, perfect human beings. The whole point of the Dome is to protect the Earth in case any threat comes along that threatens it. After that, he really doesn't do anything of note. I know there's a little event where the Galactus from 616 comes over to Ultimate Universe. He does some Pantora fusion with the Galactus of the Ultimate Universe. They fuse, become a super Galactus. They throw him in the negative zone. Done. You really don't hear much from Reed until time runs out. Again, X-Men shenanigans, time travel. They find a way to break time. I don't know how they did it. It's the X-Men. They're going to find a way to mess up time. All right. During time runs out, different universes, Earths, start colliding with one another. And when the Earths collide, both universes are destroyed. The Maker finds out if he destroys one of the Earths, both universes survive. Surprise, surprise, he destroys the other universe. At the end of this, there's only 2 planets left standing, the Ultimate Universe and 616. He goes to Nick Fury and basically goads him into attacking the 616 universe with all of his resources, every hero he can muster, every agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they go after them. He says he can't do it alone. 616 is the greatest heroes he's ever seen. He can't stop them. He sits it out, hoping they destroy each other. Cut to the actual event. Doctor Doom and Doctor Strange team up to take out the big bad of this crossover, the Ivory Kings, the Beyonders. Ends up taking their power and fusing what they can of the destroyed universes, because the Ultimate and 616, they're not able to either defeat each other, and both Earths end up colliding. So they take what remnants they can of any surviving universe and stitch together and make a planet called Battleworld. It's basically every universe you could think of, every single version of every character is kind of like what's going on in Rivals right now, with Doom sitting at the head as God King. Alright. The Maker creates some kind of Noah's Ark. He takes the biggest bads of the 616 universe, teams up with the heroes, try to take Doom out. Alright, after that event, he gets folded into the main Marvel Universe. He really doesn't do much. I kind of fell off comic books at this time, so I can't really tell you what he was up to. I do know at some point he links up with the Councils of Reed, which is this group of Reed Richards from multiple dimensions. I'm not going to get into that right now, but basically they make him a deal. They say, hey, you do our dirty work, you do our bidding, we'll help you bring back the Ultimate Universe, and you can do whatever you want with it. He agrees. Since then, dude's been going freaking bananas over there. He's been doing what he wants, and nobody in the Ultimate Universe can stop him. And that's what brings you up to present day. It's a good run. I really recommend it. Yeah, go check out the Ultimate Universe. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys on the next one.